Dear readers, welcome to our channel. Today's video focuses on a Chinese celebrity, Jack Ma. Do you know what Jack Ma has been up to since his retirement? It's said that he had already made some moves in India, investing and strategically positioning himself. But rumors also circulate that he got a harsh lesson from India. Are these stories true? Back in 2011, when Jack Ma was at the peak of his career, he was giving speeches globally. During one of his speeches in India, he shared the initial idea behind creating Alipay. A young fan in the audience was deeply moved and decided to create his own version of Alipay in India. Surprisingly, within a year, this fan founded Paytm, which flourished over the next 5 years. Ant Group even awarded him a 30% stake. Around 2018, it seemed that the domestic internet market was reaching saturation, with little room for further exploration. Consequently, internet giants began eyeing opportunities in other countries, and India became a prime target. Jack Ma not only invested in the Indian version of Alipay but also in Indian companies like Meituan. This led Chinese netizens to jokingly claim that Jack Ma had bought half of India's internet. This was around the time of Jack Ma's retirement, suggesting that India might be a strategic move he left behind after stepping down from Alibaba. It's a common saying that what India earns, it spends. Xiaomi learned this lesson the hard way. But is Jack Ma also being taken advantage of in India? Upon learning about Jack Ma's extensive investments in India, the Indian government showed keen interest. After all, milking foreign investment is a profitable business in India. It wins applause from domestic nationalists and fills the government's coffers. For India, the generous Jack Ma is seen as fresh blood. Traditionally, India employed tactics like raising taxes, freezing bank accounts, or imposing fines. However, dealing with Jack Ma, India implemented new foreign investment regulations, causing the Indian version of Meituan, in which Jack Ma invested $100 million, to face obstacles and the investment not being accounted for. It was a significant loss. But unlike Xiaomi, at least Jack Ma doesn't have substantial business operations in India, thus avoiding a heavier burden. Nevertheless, constantly being targeted by India is not a solution. Therefore, last year, Alibaba Group sold a 10.3% stake in the Indian version of Alipay. Perhaps Jack Ma wanted to step back. But given his intelligence, he is unlikely to miss out on any lucrative projects in the future. Some netizens argue that Jack Ma did not actually buy half of India's internet. Although Alibaba Group, co-founded by Jack Ma, made some investments and acquisitions in India, it doesn't mean they've acquired half of India's internet. From an investment perspective, Alibaba Group has been seeking global expansion and considers India as a market with enormous potential. By investing and acquiring in India, Alibaba Group aims to gain more market share and growth opportunities while leveraging India's talent and technological resources to drive global business development. However, investments also come with certain risks and challenges in emerging markets like India. Factors such as policy environment, legal regulations, and cultural differences may impact Alibaba Group's investments. Therefore, Alibaba Group needs to carefully assess risks, formulate reasonable investment strategies, and establish good relationships with local partners to ensure successful and sustainable development. In conclusion, Jack Ma did not buy half of India's internet, but Alibaba Group's investments and strategies in India are part of their global expansion strategy. Investment requires a careful evaluation of risks and the formulation of reasonable strategies to ensure success and sustainable development. To further delve into Alibaba's investment and strategy in the Indian internet market, first, it's important to understand that Alibaba's investments in the Indian market are diversified, covering various sectors such as e-commerce, payment, and cloud computing. For instance, they invested in Indian e-commerce platforms like Paytm and Snapdeal, as well as the payment platform Paytm. These investments helped Alibaba build a robust business network in India, gaining substantial user data that aids in better understanding the Indian market and optimizing products and services. Moreover, Alibaba places significant emphasis on collaborating with local enterprises. They not only invest in Indian startups but also establish partnerships with large corporations. This strategy contributes to Alibaba gaining more resources and support in the Indian market, ultimately enhancing their influence locally. From an investment perspective, Alibaba's strategy in the Indian market appears to be long-term and prudent. They are not rushing for quick wins but rather gradually establishing their business network, optimizing products and services, and focusing on enhancing the overall user experience. This approach helps Alibaba establish a positive brand image in the Indian market, winning the trust and support of users. However, as mentioned earlier, investing in the Indian market comes with certain risks and challenges. Factors such as India's policy environment, legal regulations, and cultural differences can impact Alibaba's investments. Hence, Alibaba needs to consistently monitor changes in the Indian market, flexibly adjust their investment strategy, and ensure adaptability to guarantee the success and sustainable development of their investments. In summary, Alibaba's investment and strategy in the Indian market appear to be wise and effective. Through diversified investments and collaboration with local enterprises, they have successfully established a business network in India, gaining substantial user support. Despite facing some risks and challenges, Alibaba seems confident and capable of overcoming these obstacles, aiming to achieve their long-term development goals in the Indian market. Finally, to summarize for the readers, I hope you find this information enlightening and thought-provoking. As a blogger, I am deeply impressed by Alibaba's diversified investment and collaboration strategy in the Indian market. Their investments across various sectors contribute to risk mitigation while expanding their business reach, forming a mutually supportive ecosystem. Through investments in Indian e-commerce and payment platforms, Alibaba has built a robust business network, leveraging significant user data for a better understanding of the market and continuous optimization of products and services. Additionally, Alibaba's focus on collaboration with local enterprises, including both startups and large corporations, showcases a strategic approach to gaining resources and support in the Indian market. This not only enhances their local influence but also provides a deeper understanding of the market dynamics to better cater to Indian users' needs. Acknowledging the potential risks in the Indian market, such as policy changes, legal considerations, and cultural differences, Alibaba's cautious and gradual approach to building its presence reflects a commitment to long-term success. This strategy helps establish a positive brand image in the Indian market, earning the trust and support of users. While challenges exist, Alibaba's confidence and ability to navigate them position them well for sustained success in the Indian market. As the Indian market continues to evolve, Alibaba's adaptability and strategic approach will play crucial roles in overcoming challenges and achieving long-term development objectives. Thank you for joining us in today's video. Stay tuned for more exciting content in the next episode. Goodbye for now.